Every time you're away from that console, are you making a calculation about how much money you're not making? How much money are you losing sitting here with me right now?
I mean, it's not like an absorbent amount, but it's enough to be like, dude, what are you doing?
Tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, definitely. That's a perfect assessment.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about! Ninja with the victory!
Do you know how many hours you've streamed this year?
Fortnite alone is like 3,400 or 3,800 of Fortnite.
That's this year.
It's 142 days of streaming.
142 days of streaming.
Of gaming and streaming, yeah.
You mentioned this happening in the last year. There was, you played video games with Ellen, you danced last night with Fallon. You had this ESPN, the magazine cover,
Yes,
which
man.
for a lot of people was the wake-up call.
Right.
One of the things that blew people's mind in this article was the quote that you make $500,000 a month. I don't believe it because I believe you make a lot more than that.
On a good month.
And it was when you were making 80 or 90 a year that you decided, I can get out of college and I can quit Noodles and Company,
Yep.
right?
That was the deciding factor, was my mom, by no means was she going to let me quit my job or drop out of school. And I say that like drop out of school. I don't even like that, because I always had every intention of going back. I actually did go back when I had like an eye issue thing. My stream took a dive. But yeah, after the 80, it was like 80,000 a year, I was like, Mom, I'm doing this until, if I make less, I'll go back.
Could you be the first $10 million a year gamer?
Definitely.
But you must meet people who have no idea that people make money.
It's rare. If I had, $1 for every time I was at an airport. So what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to a tournament. Oh, what kind of a tournament? I'm like, it's a video game tournament. A video game tournament? You make money playing video games? And it's just, and I'm
Play this out. And then you have to tell them there's money.
Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, I mean, it's simple, the gaming tournament explanation. It's just like, yeah, a bunch of people buy a team pass, that money goes into the prize pool, winner take all, usually kind of a thing. And they're like, oh, that's cool. But the streaming is the hardest part. Well, how do you make money streaming? It's just ad revenue. It's just how, there's going to be ads and commercial breaks. Those ad companies pay, the network. It's the same thing with streaming. However many people see the ads, you get money there. People can subscribe.
Primarily, you make the most of your money from Twitch?
I would say about
YouTube?
Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, because it's constant, it's consistent, it's monthly.
Would you say 40% comes from Twitch, 40% comes from YouTube?
It's like 60% is from both.
From both?
Maybe even like 70. And
Okay.
Then like brand deals.
Which
and
leaves
sponsors
30,
and
and
stuff like
that's Red Bull and
I love
other
Red Bull, man.
sponsors.
It's really simple, man. That it's like, hey, do you subscribe to a magazine or Spotify, anything like that? It's like it's the same thing, dude. You just want to give someone support. My favorite reference is a guy on the street who's
Right.
just playing the violin. He literally is not expected to get no money. No one's saying, hey, go.
A couple bucks in
Yeah.
the thing, yeah.
Exactly. Well, if you enjoy it a lot, sometimes people throw like 20s and 5s. It's the same thing.
But you have a big violin case.
Absolutely.
It's getting
Absolutely, man.
getting very large.